Hi everybody, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, bringing you the Simply Saturday card. And today it's going to be an all-white card, and it's going to be using some drywall tape. So it's more of a technique, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit, it's not really hard. It's not hard at all. But you know, Simply Saturday, I usually try to keep it real simple, but I've been wanting to do this card and use the drywall tape, and because I like using drywall tape, and so we're going to do that. Look at my hair, guys. I tell you what, I went and had a haircut, and I just had a wet cut it. This is what it looks like when I'm done. But trying to get ready to leave for on stage tomorrow and get a lot of stuff done here, and I still wanted to do my Saturday video, so here I am, just trying to get done. But anyway, just remember, we have online exclusives, new ones that's on the in the online store right now, and we also will be coming out pretty soon with our new catalog. So if you do not have a demonstrator and you would like a catalog, please send me an email. My my email address is in the comments below in the YouTube video. If you're watching this on Facebook, you can always send me a message in Messenger. So that would be great. And my cat just knocked over all my stuff. Oh, what a cat, what a cat. So anyway, getting back to business. And if you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like to order something, I would love to be that demonstrator that you order from, because I am trying to grow my business, and I like selling Stampin' Up. So I'm going to turn the camera down and let you see the card that, oh, I see it. Let you see the card that I did, and we're going to do it, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you try it. Remember to share my video and to comment in it, because that's how I take the comments from all three platforms: my YouTube, my Facebook group, my Facebook page. And whoever comments on this video on Simply Saturday, I put your names all together and draw a winner. So anyway, I wanted to let you know that, and hopefully one of you guys will win. That'd be neat, wouldn't it? Okay, let's turn the camera around as soon as I straighten it up from the cat. Just gotta love the cat. So let's turn the video down. And I am actually going to bring it down so I can see a little bit about what I am doing. And I'm going to pick up my pieces to my stuff that the cat knocked over, so that we can use them in our card. Oh my goodness. Why? Okay, now I'm also going to refresh my page on my monitor to make sure I can see everything good. Plus a cattail. Okay, what I'm going to do is, and I don't think I've ever showed you what I do when I cut my cardstock. I cut 2 cards at once, and what I do is I put it on my Simply Score tool, or you can use your scoring mat. I'm going to bring that down to where you can see in the picture where I'm at. So I'm using the 4 1/4 mark, and I'm going to go ahead and I am going to score that all the way down. And I usually do it twice. So there we have a nice score line in our card. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. And I'm going to put this in the trimmer at 5 1/2 inches. So we're going to come over here to 5 1/2. Like so, and we are going to cut this piece of cardstock. So there we go. We have 2 cards now. And that's how I do it. I score first and then cut. Makes it much easier to cut my cards. And I want to make sure that I usually use a guillotine trimmer. I get a much smoother cut than a regular trimmer. So there's a little edge, and I just go ahead and smooth that down. When you do that, you can't even feel the edge where you cut the paper. So let's go ahead and fold these in half. And I always give it a good scoring. So I told you we're going to use drywall tape, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of drywall tape and I'm going to measure about how big I want that, which about here is going to be good. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut across there with that. And since I'm doing 2 cards, I'm just going to take this one, kind of measure it to this. And if you've never used drywall tape, it's kind of sticky on one side, which makes it nice for making cards. And you can tell I've used a lot. So I'm going to move this back up just a little so that I have more in the camera. So there it is, and I've cut 2 pieces. If I can get them apart, there they are. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the smoky slate stamp pad. I'm going to move my scissors. I'm going to bring in a piece of my scrap paper that I use all the time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of imagine where that's going to be. I'm going to take my blending brush in the smoky slate, ink it up. I'm going to get some of that off, and then I'm just going to come on here and ink up. And you'll be able to tell because your paper looks kind of dirty. So there we have an ink spot, and this will go over it, and it kind of makes that pick up just a little bit more under that white embossing or white drywall tape. So we got that one done. Let's do this one. Doesn't take very long to do this. And then when we got this out, we're going to do one more little thing. And I want to make sure I get enough on there because I want it to show up. I think that's good enough for that one. And a little bit more. And you want to go lightly and do it and then get it darker as you go. Because you can always add more, but you can't take it off. And it looks like I got some on my card. So what you do there is you take this sand eraser just make sure you don't dig a hole in your paper. And that lightens that up to where you can hardly see it. Okay, that's what we have done there. While I've got that, we've got 3 butterflies that we're going to use. So we're going to put these 3 bodies right here. And we're going to basically take and just darken this white a little bit. It's not even enough to where you think you can see it. That gray's so light that it's hard to see. So anyway, you just kind of darken those up just a little bit. You can't hardly tell it, but you will be when I put it onto the butterfly, or butterflies. We're using several. Did I show you the card? I don't even think I showed you the card, did I? Here is what we're making, is this right here. And I do have a PDF for it. And see the how the Drywall tape just gives it some texture and stuff. That's what we're doing. So we're going to take this now and we're going to distress it just a little bit. And what I mean by that, we're going to cut pieces off. I'm going to stick it over the garbage can as I do that. I'm going to take and cut pieces out. See how that's cut out? And you can distress it just as much. And I'm going to take a chunk out of the side there. Go up here. And maybe even do a piece like right in here. Do a couple pieces. And this is sticky, so I can just take as soon as I get it on there, then I'll stick it down. We're going to be covering it and adding a little bit of glue that'll hold it down in the middle. So there's that one. You do it really fast. You don't think about it, because if you think about it, you won't get all of these little holes and squares and all of that. Stuff on my scissors, my goodness. So I'm just cutting pieces out. And you're just doing this to kind of distress, give it texture. No rhyme or reason. I'm about out of drywall tape. I'm going to have to buy me some more. I've bought it in yellow. I've bought it in all kinds of colors, but the white works the best. There's a lot of different stuff you can do with it. But right now, this is what we're doing. So I'm going to bring this one over here. I'm going to lay it down. And I'm just going to press so that they're on there. And you can see the distressed marks in it. Well, have to get everything off of it. There we go. That looks much better. Now let's bring our butterflies in. We have the big one, and we have two small ones. And we're going to add the bodies to those. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of glue up each one of these. I'm going to use my pick tool. Pick that up and just lay it on there. So now you can tell the body is just a little bit darker than the butterfly. Last one. So there's our 3 butterflies. And what we're going to do with those, we're going to take one and we're going to just put it on the inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue right here in the center. I'm going to stick that down. You know what? I only cut 1 set of butterflies, so I'm not going to finish 2 cards tonight. I will just go ahead and finish the 1. But you see the idea of doing the drywall tape. And then we just add the glue a little bit. We're just going to stick that right there. And then we're going to bring in a saying, and I think I'm going to do the thank you again. I like that thank you, so we'll put that on with the smoky slate, and it'll make it just a really elegant looking card. So let's put this down. So I'm just going to ink that up. I'm going to come in and I'm going to stamp that. But while I've got that, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this one, and I'll just have to cut out butterflies. So there we go. Let's add some embellishments, and then we will be done with that. Put this up. Get that dirty paper out of our way. It's kind of messy. My whole desk is messy right now. So we're going to set that one to the side. I forgot to cut the other butterflies, but that's okay. And I took pearls. I thought the pearls would look really elegant with that butterfly. And let's just add us some pearls. So there we go. And that's our card. So, and there you go. You open it and you got a little butterfly on the inside. Makes a nice card. You could do a lot of things with these cards. You could put a lot of colors behind there if you wanted it to be more colorful than subtle. So there's really a whole lot of stuff you can do. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be on my way to On Stage tomorrow, which is a Stampin' Up! Convention. We'll be learning a lot about what's new coming out in the catalog in May and seeing a lot of new stuff. I'm excited, meeting a lot of friends that I've met online and not in person, and that'll be fun. So please, when you watch this video, it'll be on, it's Saturday, so of course you'll see it when it's on. And make sure you comment. Just put a comment in the comment section. Share the video if you don't mind. That's the only way we get more people that's stamping to watch them. And I would really appreciate that. And until next time, I'll see you next week after the convention. And maybe I'll have some new stuff to show you. That would be very interesting. So I will talk to you later. Bye.